Do you want to flip the viewfinder?
So we don't look at it?
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times before. It doesn't look good. Because you just instinctively look at it.
All right. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
With 6 weeks left in 2016, Columbia County passes the number of homicides the past 3 years combined. What we know about the latest death.
And as smoke from the wildfires fill the air, what impact will it have on high school athletes on game night?
And as more and more people move into Columbia County, the line for food stamps increases as well. You're watching Fox 54 News Now. Good morning, I'm Jake Rakosi. Thanks for joining us.
Sorry,
Oh, sorry.
it's totally fine. And thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Destiny Chance. First on Fox this morning, quick police work landed the man accused of this morning's homicide at Springwood Nursery in jail.
Christopher Lamar Rumpf is being charged with several crimes, including murder. The victim, Jerry Witten, was found with 2 gunshot wounds outside Springwood Nursery on Cox Road. It's the 8th homicide this year. Last year, there were just 2. Alyssa Holmes breaks down the numbers.
Whoever's got the tag, you can start.
The suspect is being held in Richmond County. Investigators are not saying what might have led up to Witten's death.
Well, 3 people are behind bars in connection with last spring's murder on Marcus Scott on Old McDuffie Road in Augusta. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office first arrested 28-year-old Shakara Hardin on October 7th. They later arrested 20-year-old Levante Bonner and 21-year-old Texie Henry of Waynesboro. Back in May, deputies were investigating an accident when they found Marcus Scott shot dead in the driver's seat. The suspects are being charged with murder, attempted armed robbery, and possession of which they had during the crime.
And a McDuffie man is charged in connection with an accident that happened back in May. 28-year-old Benjamin Farr is facing charges of vehicular homicide, DUI, and failure to yield. Investigators say Farr didn't stop at a stop sign at the intersection of Wire Road and Warrenton Highway. Farr hit a tractor trailer and a 19-year-old passenger was killed. The driver of the tractor trailer was not charged in the accident.
Well, before you head out the door this morning, you're going to want to listen to this. Columbia County Emergency Management Agency is warning everyone to pay attention to the lingering smoke that you've been seeing in our area over the past few days. Large wildfires to the north are creating smoky conditions in the CSRA, and since there's an air quality alert, emergency management workers are warning anyone with respiratory health issues should take extra precautions. Sot. Well, according to officials from the Department of Health, these conditions may stick around for the next few days.
And because of this, NASA says southeast wildfires can be seen from space. One of the agency's satellites captured this image, take a look at that, of several wildfires in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. One fire in North Carolina has burned over 4,600 acres, while the Rough Ridge fire in Georgia has burned close to 24,000 acres. And also, high school football teams have been monitoring the wildfire haze ahead of the big games this Friday night.
Yeah, most teams are practicing as normal, but making sure athletes aren't outside when the sun goes down. Fox 54's Kelsey Walker joins us live from Thompson Brickyard. Kelsey, seems like they've been able to manage pretty well.
Jake knows this story pretty well.
He's just
Yeah, he
letting the
told me he
players
did it
play
last
as
night.
normal
Yeah.
and letting the administration handle the wildfire.
All right, whenever you're ready.
We definitely need some relief with all those fires happening.
Definitely,
this
it's
morning.
been really rough on my allergies. We're going to check in with meteorologist Jay Jeffries. Jay, what's the latest here?
No, Jake. That's okay.
No, Jay. Okay, I think it's starting.
There's speculation that South Carolina's governor could be the newest addition to President-elect Donald Trump's administration. According to Lieutenant Governor Henry McMaster, he's been told that Governor Nikki Haley is being considered for Secretary of State. McMaster also says that he's been asked by the Trump team if he's interested in being Attorney General. Before today's developments, Haley spoke Tuesday about the president-elect and what it means for Republican governors. And before the election, Governor Haley said she was not a fan of Trump, even though she was planning to vote for him.
Well, a judge has ruled that Dylan Roof's competency hearing will be conducted behind closed doors. He made this decision to protect Roof's right to a fair trial. The hearing will be Monday. Prosecutors and media outlets that want to keep the hearing open can argue against that order on Thursday. If Roof is found competent to stand trial, jury selection will begin November 28th.
And Destiny, it's hard to make ends meet when living just below the poverty line.
Absolutely. You can probably attest to that. Our first jobs out of school, living a little bit low, right? Yeah, well, it's even harder when shopping for healthy foods. We have a special report later on in the program.
But first, one man tries to rob a restaurant without wearing any clothes. That story ahead when Fox 54 News Now continues.
Pause it for a sec. You guys need to